He has a video.
Be careful, Matthew.
Josh is like the father.
It's not a picture, it's a video.
What the heck?
What?
What are you doing? Let's see, where you gonna sit, man?
Alright. Episode -2. -1 was filmed on that table.
Negative one.
Wait, is this good? Yeah, it's fine. Okay.
Does it hinder you?
We look like 3 little kids, you know, 3 little kids? Where they're like, and they do a meme?
What meme?
It was a meme where they're like, what game is better? And they're like, what's better? And then like, is Andrew Tate the next guy? And they go like this. The first guy, the guy in the corner is like this.
Oh, that's if Andrew Tate's in it, that's why I haven't seen it, because I don't mess with that guy. You can put that in there, that's fine. For me.
You sound like Snoop Dogg, bro.
What's up?
He said he sounds like Snoop Dogg right now.
I sound like Snoop Dogg? What, I sound like Snoop Dogg? Josh, I sound like Snoop Dogg?
No.
Alright.
I brought cards in case.
For what?
I don't know.
That's the time.
That's the time. Make us look like we're doing something. 2021. Girl.
So we can talk about your girl?
A little bit, but not so much. Like, you can ask me, like, Nah, probably you should. No, because then they're gonna know way too
It's
much
like,
about the public
why do
about,
you,
about me.
why
Not
do
her
you
name,
love,
not her name.
love your girlfriend so much? What's the cutest date you've been?
This
Can
is,
you do stuff like that?
The Not Fresh and Not Fit podcast.
Not fresh, not fit.
It's because Fresh and Fit is the conservative one.
Yeah, that would be the liberal one.
Barely.
Because of Ricky. We'll be the Canadian
Honestly,
Fresh and
bro,
Fit.
I feel like I'm more centralist. I'm really more centralist. I don't agree with Donald Trump. I really don't.
You guys, don't you identify as a centrist too?
Yeah, I'm a centralist.
Centrist. I
You took
define.
it too far.
I'm a senator. I really wanted to start a YouTube channel, but I don't know what yet.
Alright. I'd like to participate in this podcast so my words can be heard around the world and maybe it can inspire somebody.
I'm participating because the homie hit me up and was like, "You gotta show up to Casa de Ley." And then the deeper reason I think is because we say a lot of interesting things to each other, and I feel like we're always sharing wisdom with one another. We may not agree. Certainly, I'm the odd one out.
You're the moderator.
A good amount of times.
You're the moderator.
But yeah, I like to document the things that we talk about in private.
Right,
You know,
me trying to.
figuring out life together.
It hit you?
Yeah, we're also playing 21 while
We're also
we're
playing
talking. The 21 podcast.
Something like that. Okay. I'm gonna stay. Actually, I'm gonna hit, but I'm gonna hit after.
Let's go with
That's
that.
That's fun.
And anything we say can be used against us. I hope
In the
so.
court of law.
Hopefully.
Let's see. I'm trying to ask something that doesn't get any of us caught up.
We're canceled.
What is the meaning of life for you at this moment?
The meaning in life for me at this moment probably means passing down generational knowledge and making sure that your offspring continue to survive just like the ancestors before me. As kind of like the bloodline is looking down on you, like keep it going.
You feel like the bloodline's strong like right now with you?
I'm not saying that's the only reason, but I probably put one of those, and the bloodline is pretty strong. I feel like I'm pretty healthy, and I think that to the past versions of me, or not the past versions, but people that before me.
What about you, man?
It was to make the much money as I can to move out,
Also hit me,
but
please.
now it's to just chill and try to take it all in and try to enjoy moments with my friends.
I say for me,
Maybe too.
it's similar. I spent a lot of years grinding as much as I possibly could to make it in the field that I'm in right now, journalism, and I feel like, decently successful. But like after my health issues and stuff, I really just value being with the homies, being with my loved ones. I try to live out. Jesus said the greatest commandment is to love the Lord with all your heart, mind, and soul, and to love others as you love yourself. And to not, my addition to that is just not to take any day for granted. So that's where I'm at right now. what I got.
That was a good one, Ricky.
I know. It's from the Bible.
That's what I say.
The homies.
Off the ridge.
Off the rip. Episode -4.
-4.
This is a good one. This is a good one. So
So I've been asking questions. I'm wondering, you have a question for us?
we could all ask one question. We'll go down.
So what
What's
you
your
got?
question?
Ask anything.
Oh, a question?
Yeah.
I don't have one right now. You can skip. Can I even skip?
No, you gotta ask something.
Okay. Out of all the memories, or what's the best year you had since graduating college?
That's a
And
good
why?
question.
That's a good question.
That's a good
Yeah.
question.
That's a good one. I off the top, I say 2019, right before pandemic, because it was a struggle. I was in grad school, at the journalism school in Berkeley, and so I was hustling a lot. But I just made a lot of, and I had recently gone through a breakup. But just as much hustling as there was, that brought a lot of like fun and adventures and like time with homies back here in LA, but also with like newer homies that I was making over there. And I had all these like wild experiences. Nothing like wild in the sense that like I couldn't believe I was having these experiences, like the kind of conversations and the people that I was meeting and the fun nights dancing in Oakland and things like that. Romance, friendship,
What about you, Josh?
adventures, everything.
Okay. Sounds like you had a lot of love, a lot of work this in 2019.
2019, yeah,
A lot
a
of love.
lot of hustle, a lot of struggles, a lot of cuddles, all of the above.
Okay. My best year since graduating from Cal State LA is probably this year. Honestly, I'd probably say this year I've been like at a star weight. Like I've been at the weight that I was in. I'm walking around like 170 pounds up to like 175. If I drink a lot of water and eat a good amount of food, I'm within that range, 170, 175. So I think that's a very good weight. I feel super good at it. I recently won a boxing fight this year. I think it was in April that I won it, or May. So that one went pretty good. I got a unanimous decision over like a 21-year-old. So I'm 30, so I can still hang with the young guys.
Yeah, show
I'm
me
not
who's
old,
back.
but that was tough. And then in boxing wise, like, you know, I've been getting my cutman skills better, and I've been getting paid more for like my work. I used to do a lot of volunteer work because I had to like learn the craft.
That's dope.
But now I've been getting paid more for
Are
my
you
work.
getting paid for being a comment?
I do.
Oh, nice.
I do get paid for raps, for everything. So
Oh, nice.
it's been probably my best year. What about you?
I like that though. I like that. That's your
Oh.
best year so
Okay.
far because it shows that he's
I'm working.
growing, he's working and things. Yeah.
I like traveling the world, and that was between the last 2 years, and that's what I really liked. I was able to experience different cultures, and I was able to humble myself, and it made me really sad when I saw other people in other countries like hustling hard for nothing. It was really, really sad. Like you see them, they really are motivated, probably 3 times harder, and they're getting 3 times less results, and it's really sad to see that in other parts of the world.
The Philippines or Dubai?
Dubai, there were Philippines in Dubai.
And then in Indonesia, no?
Indonesia too, yeah, they were, but they liked it. The difference was in Dubai they were hustling because they want to hustle, and in Indonesia they were just hustling just to get by, and they were different type of hustle. It wasn't like New York hustle.
Who do you think from the people you saw hustling in Dubai versus the people you saw hustling in Indonesia? Who do you think seemed? I was gonna ask the most happy, but no, like who seemed the most fulfilled?
Indonesia, they're happy with just the little they have. They're happy just to. It was like that one story in Tim Ferriss's book where he says that a fisherman goes and fishes for the day, and then then the businessman goes talk to him and he says, "Hey, would you stop doing this and come work with me, and we could have a big fishing empire. And then once you're done, you can retire, and you could do this when you're retired." He goes, "But I'm doing that now." And then that was the same story that I saw when I literally saw it in person, and it was really weird.
So did that trip influence you? Because like earlier you were saying that or at some point you told us that you want to live internationally. So did that influence you?
Oh yeah, that was already my main influence to live international, because people in Europe, they don't think like us. They just live for the day, and they're satisfied with part-time work.
But then I'm wondering because you hustle a lot, and all of us hustle a lot, and we have that American culture of hustle embedded in
Yeah.
us. So then, how do you wrestle or balance your innate need to hustle with also your desire to move slowly in another country?
You have to do it in seasons. That's the way I see it. You have to do it in bursts. You have to do it in like go fast and then stop, and then go fast and then stop. That's kind of how my work is currently. That's what I do. Um, my work is always just push as hard as you can and then stop for a break, and that's kind of how I want my life to be. Just a season of just touring, and then a season of break, of rest, and that's kind of how I think everything should be. You should be going really hard as you can, and then break.
What do you think about that? Like, how are you balancing hustle and I guess relaxation or peace in your life?
I love what I do. I actually like being a cut man. I like being in the boxing gym. I like hearing the sounds of the bag being hit. And then I'm also a case manager, and I like working with kids that have autism. I like working with families. I applied to jobs that I knew I could see myself doing, no
Yeah.
problem. So that helps me out
Oh,
a
you like the
lot.
repetition?
Yeah, I like a consistent schedule. I don't know. Does that make me like on the spectrum?
No.
I like a good consistent schedule.
Don't ask him because he just be
I'm
self-diagnosing
I'm
everybody.
I'm the opposite. I like it. I like it. The freedom of doing whatever I want. That's why I pick the jobs I pick.
No, I mean obviously like I switch it up, but from 9 to 5 I'm doing like case manager work,
Yeah.
working on helping families out, and from like 6 to 9 I'm doing cutman. I'm like working the clock. I'm working with guys get fighting. I like that shit. I like how I go from being in the office to being in the gym with like fucking killers. I feel like I'm Superman sometimes. I'm like fucking I'm him in the newspaper, and then I go home and I fucking see guys get their ass kicked.
Yeah, I can see it that way.
It's cool. I like it.
I mean, what I like the most is that you are still following your passions, you know? Like you're using the skills that you studied, right? Like you went to school for psychology and you're doing case management, but then you're following like would you say is that like being a cut man, being in boxing, that's your true passion?
Yeah, I love boxing. I
Yeah.
think boxing gave me a big discipline. It helped me realize how I can better utilize my work. Yeah.
I think all of us here are doing what we really want to do. I mean, at the heart of what I do is like I like telling stories. I like hearing other people tell their stories and learn things about that, you know? It feels like being you get to like philosophize. That's not a word, but you get to like philosophize for a living. And hopefully give back through the stories that we're telling.
Somebody in the future is gonna one day read back your words to see what the time it was.
Yeah, just documenting all kinds of culture and events. The stories that I like the most are like documenting just people's everyday lives.
2025 has been one hell of a year, bro. People's life are changing overnight.
Man.
It's crazy. What a time. What a time to be a journalist. What a time.
What a time to be like alive,
What a
like
time,
just
bro. It's
just to be in
crazy right
existence
now.
is crazy.
You get detained for being too around.
Yeah, no, straight up. I mean, that's what's happening right now.
Did you guys want to eat after this?
A little bit.
Oh, yeah.
Detainment made you hungry or what?
No, I'm just thinking ahead. Just thinking ahead. Wait, are we still playing the 21?
I like your forward thinking. No, but it's crazy right now. I don't even know how to function sometimes as a human, seeing like our people get caught up, but you gotta do it.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
If you had a child, whether you get to choose it's boy or girl, what would their name be?
Oh, I got it already.
I already know what I want both to be.
What are they?
For a girl, Novastar,
Uh-huh.
and then for a boy, Matthias.
Matthias? I read the M.
Those are so different vibes. Like Nova Star. So where's Nova Star come from?
Novastar? That's what I do for work. What I do work for the program's called Novastar. The software.
So why do you want to name your daughter that?
Well, before
What's
it was
the
just Nova.
significance?
Before it was just Nova. But then after I got the software, then I just want to name it Novastar because it's something I do for work, for a living.
But why that? Why have what you do for a living as your daughter's name? Like, what's the deeper meaning behind
Oh,
that?
is that way when I go to work, I know why I'm doing it for. It's more deeper.
Ooh.
It's kind of like the Simpsons episode.
I didn't expect you to say that. That's a good
That's a
answer.
good. That's a good.
That's a
line.
good answer. I respect that. I never heard of a girl named Nova Star before, but I respect the
That's the first one in the system.
meaning. For my son, I always like the name Ezekiel because I think it's very strong, and I like nicknames. Ricky's my nickname, and so I thought that Ezekiel, you could have a bunch of different nicknames. You could be
Zeke.
like Zeke, you could be Ezzy, you can be Z,
Zook.
Zook. Okay. So I like that one. And then for a girl, I've had like a bunch of different names, but I always liked like Looney. No, not Looney. Luna, Alma, or Naomi.
Okay, if I had to change name, if I had to choose a name for a boy, it'd probably be James, because I think James in the Bible, it's actually a warrior, and I also did look into my name, Joshua. He's also a warrior that helped, guide the Israelis with Moses through back from Egypt back to Israel. So I don't know if that's a good answer, but that's my answer. And yeah, I don't know the whole story about James, but I know that he's also a warrior, and you know I just want to make sure. I know that I can never be there for my son 24/7, but I hope that he has the knowledge and powers to protect himself and be successful. And for a girl, I don't have one.
Nova Star.
I don't have,
Star Nova.
the only name that comes to my mind is like Guadalupe for the Virgin Mary, but
That's old school, but you could
That's
bring
very
it
old
back.
school.
You could bring it back.
like little Lupita.
Lupita's nice. Yeah, Lupita's a nice name. Alright, so what we got?
You got? All right.
Josh hit me.
Hit or stay?
I'll say.
Nah,
You lost time.
don't worry about it.
I think I'm gonna.
I'm not tripping.
Stay 17.
18.
I think I'll burst.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
23.
It is what it is.
So they got.
3.
So this is 8. Oh, actually, they got 19. Because 7 plus 11 equals 18, right?
7, but yeah. 18.
I got 17. What'd you get?
18.
What you drew?
I kind of like the idea of playing cards while talking. It's kind of
Can we-
nice.
Can we end it here?
End here? Yeah, we can end here. No, we can't fucking end here.
That's a good idea, Josh. I like the cards.
Yeah, I do counseling, but after being a counselor, they don't get paid enough, and it's just honestly hearing bad news every day, like sex abuse, substance abuse, just schizophrenia, bipolar. Like
Yeah,
honestly,
it's
it's
tough.
working. It's a tough. I'm not. There's nothing wrong with it. I love the community, but day in day out, 40 hours of nonstop. Especially during these times, you know how these times are with the immigration and just like everybody's kind of broke, and then just a lot of stressors outside of that, just like identity. And it could be a lot being a counselor right
It's
now.
better. It's better doing 80 hours unpaid, huh?
So I decided to just move my attention to being like either the best ever like cut man, or work something in boxing. Not be an actual boxer, but work in boxing like cut man, or not necessarily coach, because I think like that's too much.
You gonna be a cut man?
I'd be a cut man.
Oh, that's nice.
I mean, you're a cut man right now, no?
I'm a cut man.
You're
I'm
doing
a,
stuff.
I'm an amateur cut man so far. I'm on the road.
And you do it in the East LA.
Yes,
That's
I
the best
actually.
spot to do it.
Yeah, there's a lot of tough kids out there, and they're not afraid to get down and dirty and fucking throw down. I actually went to a boxing event today at Forge Gym in like Eastern LA. Like I think it's considered Boyle Heights, but it's called Forge Gym in Los Angeles. The manager is like Andy. I don't know his last name. And basically, one of the guys that are the student out of our gym, his name is Elijah. He actually won his fight today by majority decision. And I'm coaching kids, man. Like it's pretty cool. Like being part of the journey. I
you-
appreciate it when people are part.
Do you apply, because I know you're not doing counseling anymore, but do you apply what you've learned in working as a cut man? Is psychology applicable at all?
Very
in what
much,
you
very
do?
much. I feel like fighting is like 80% like mental and like 20% physical. Like you have to want to win. Like you literally have to like when you're in that fight, you have to think like be first to hit. So you actively have to like.
You said you had to make the other guy's dreams die to your dreams to win.
Damn.
You do.
You do, bro.
That's hardcore.
That's 1v1.
In the
That's
boxing life,
hardcore.
yeah. You have to kill somebody else's dream to make your dream come true.
That reminds me of middle school.
What happened in middle school?
You just gotta break a fool's spirits before they break your spirit. They bully you, you bully back.
Nah, yeah, bro.
That's crazy.
There's only one boxing champion. There's only
That's
team sport.
hardcore.
But yeah.
Damn. See,
Yeah.
it's rigged to get me to ask questions. The journalist. How do you? So we're talking about fights, right? Because as a kid, you don't know any better, and if you get bullied, you got to fight back. But as an adult, you can't really do that unless it's in like a ring, right?
Yeah.
So how do y'all resolve conflict?
That's a really good question. How do I resolve conflict?
Yeah,
Sometimes-
without your fist.
Lately, I've been doing it bad, bro. I've been yelling. I've been screaming.
That's the exact opposite. What I'm talking about.
Nah, but at least you keep it real.
But it's real,
It's
yeah.
real.
I'm like, fuck my life. What?
That's real.
I mean, it's true, so I can't say nothing about it.
He tells me, he's like, I fucking hate this life.
Oh,
what I put myself into.
okay. How do you resolve conflict?
How do I resolve
He's yelling. This was yelling.
Honestly, the best proactive way I handle conflict is by like talking about it, like talking to the person, see like what I could do, see what was the initial thing that like started it, and one of the ways that I know that I'm kind of aware that I know that I do this, it's not good, but I'll say here on the podcast. Sometimes I just walk away. I literally just walk away, don't give it
I
attention.
think you should jerk it.
What?
No, no, I just walk away. Like if somebody's like trying to like.
What is wrong with
To
you?
resolve conflict, and I'm just like, you're heated, I'm heated.
It's like, oh yeah.
I
When
just walk away.
if somebody wants to fight me, I just whip it out. That's like,
It's just-
and then
Is that
that
what you like to
disturbs
do,
them
Matt?
so much that they just walk away.
I'm so stressed, I gotta trick one out.
Everybody in this
Hey, you
Jesus.
know what? Honestly,
Um,
sometimes when I'm super stressed,
This is a
I
good
just take
podcast right here. Now, this is a podcast.
I just take a hit of the pen or the blind.
That's good. But I like, honestly though, sometimes if you got into a point where you're trying to resolve something with somebody with words and they're not listening to you, you do need to step away
Yeah.
sometimes. If it's like a partner situation or with friends, I've done it where I'm like, look, I'm upset, you're upset. I still very much love you, but we're not getting anywhere right now. So like, I think we both need some space at this moment. But then I also think, again, like I'm thinking about it from the context of like somebody that you love. If it's somebody that you love, you're emphasizing, I care about you, I'm here for you, but this is not working right now, right? And then you walk away. But then if it's somebody trying to step to you, yeah, just walk away. It's like whatever. Like you're not gonna add anything to my life right now. Nothing good is gonna come out of our arguing some stranger, right? So just walk away.
Fight him.
I don't.
You still say fire. Throw a book at him, stab him.
Throw a book at him.
Alright.
Yeah,
This guy's good.
I'll
Hit or stay.
say.
Hit me, please.